Good day, everybody. This is Yin Yang in California with Morsels of a Thought number 1427. We're on Thanksgiving, USA. Thanksgiving Day, USA. I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and those of you who have already had your Thanksgiving in Canada or anywhere else, or whoever else has ever had Thanksgiving, I hope you had a great holiday. Um, Please excuse all the noises in the background of my girls fussing. They are fussing. They have a new structure. I got a nice little structure, sort of a polyhedron type of box for them. Not on purpose, but it came with the things I got at Costco. That I have no affiliation with Costco. I don't know why I mention them so often. But anyway, they are playing, and they're not just playing, but every so often one or two of them says, I've been there longer than you have, and I belong here. Anyway, so we're in the new rules handbook. Oh, goodness, I'd never seen her climb that way before. Somebody snuck up from behind. Anyway, so the rules handbook by Fein and Sherrie Schneider, a guide to creating loving and lasting relationships. These are uh, spun off from the original rules, which came to not your mother's rules, which came to we figured out that you can use these concepts on everybody. So that's what the authors have said, and now we are working on week 7. The end of week 7 is where we apply the rules to achieve your higher self. Now, before I read the last 2 days worth of week 7, I'm going to read the bullet points. Bullet points say, for the first one of 3, when a guy wants to break up, don't try to talk him out of it or be all over him to get him to change his mind. Say, no worries, and disappear. Next, love only those who love you. Number 2, don't call your ex's mother or sister or best friend to put in a good word for you. It reeks of desperation. Think of what they'll think of you. Besides, no one can make your ex marry you, not without a really bad side effects. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. May or may not be from first experience. I don't know. Yeah, anyways. Number 3. Don't listen to anyone who says that the best way to get a guy's attention is to stop by his desk or run into him at the water cooler. These tactics don't work. He either notices you or he doesn't. Besides, you have better things to do than to manipulate a meetup. Goodness gracious. I've seen men. I remember in one particular instance, I was getting a hairdo done we were on a cruise ship. My mom and I were, even my brother, I think. The 3 of us were getting our hair waved and permed and all that. And there were these 2 men that came by. They were from Europe. They were Belgian. One of them looked at me from the door. They were asking about massages. And one of them looked at me and I saw his iris expand. I thought, I've never seen that happen before. But anyway, so I wasn't interested in him. I heard a couple stories about how he was a playboy and left somebody waiting at the altar in a previous town. Woo! Talk about buyer beware. Goodness gracious. Yeesh. And the only way I heard of that was from another guy. He would never tell a girl that. So anyway, I heard that. I was 20. I was 20. Exactly 20. Things people do. Anyway, day 244. And we're not 20 anymore, some of us, but you can listen to this even when you are in your anybody can listen to this. Day 244, non-breakup. Many women, the authors are saying, and here, let me clear my throat properly. Sorry. It's Thanksgiving. Goodness gracious. I'm just like hyper. Day 244, non-breakup. Many women contact us to say a guy broke up with them. Yet they continue to call him and see him as if nothing happened. One guy broke up with his girlfriend of 3 years the week before Christmas, citing compatibility issues. But she had brought up tickets. But she had bought tickets to a New Year's Eve party and still wanted to go. She asked if he still wanted to, and he said, sure. We asked, how is this a breakup if you're going to the party together? Just because he said sure doesn't mean you're getting back together. Maybe he doesn't have better plans. If you want to get him back, let him miss you. Go to the party with a girlfriend or anyone but him. It's not a breakup if it's business as usual. A breakup means you don't see him, so he misses you. No contact means no contact. I'm going to read up to that point, and we're going to read the last day next week because I'm about to have a cow. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. If you spend it by yourself, that's the way it is. Hey, I have my family around me, and you know whom they look like. I think you do anyway. I've seen, you guys have seen them all. Anyway, okay. So here we are, old Kinderhook.